Okay. We are going to, first, before we get into anything, we are going to make sure that we are actually live, and it looks like we are indeed live streaming on YouTube. Okay. The reason I start out with that is that the last episode we made, it did not save. First of all, at the end of episode 4, the whole last bit of that when we traded away Edward Jordan and did all these moves to acquire second round draft picks and all that stuff, did not save the game. So when we got back on and started streaming for episode 5, that didn't save. We had to start back from like December 15th, something like that, and played through all the rest of the way again, just to find out after we had got all the way through, made a whole bunch of small trades, signing guys in free agency and moving them for draft assets, building up our war chest of draft picks a little bit. We got all the way that far just to find out that it didn't actually stream on YouTube. So all of that progress had been lost as well, but luckily the PlayStation 5, it records back about an hour. So the bit that is on this channel for episode 5, listed as an uploaded video instead of a live stream, was just the last hour or so. I think we only used the last 40 minutes of it. Basically what happened in that episode was we made some adjustments to our coaching game plan a little bit. We upped our help defense from like 50 to 70, run plays frequency dropped it from 90 to 80. We kept our custom playbook that we made, but we changed offensive focus from pick and roll to get to the basket, shoot at will, and we also changed defensive aggression to play physical defense, and still keeping Crash the offensive and defensive glass on, of course. But changing to physical defense really made a big difference. In the first round, we ended up with the 1 seed. Akeem won. I can just pull it up on here, actually. So MVP was Magic Johnson again. He was 0.1 rebounds shy of averaging a triple-double this season. Truly incredible stuff. Rookie of the Year, Karl Malone. 6-man, Jim Paxson once again. DPOY actually wasn't Akeem. It was Ralph Sampson took it by just a little bit. As you can see, though, Akeem made a second-team All-NBA. Last year it was Mike. This most recent season, it was Akeem. Third team, the first year, Stockton and Elijah both made it. This year, most recent year, it was just Mike that made it. All defensive second team was Mike and Akeem. Of course, because Ralph Sampson, who won DPOY, plays the center position. Akeem, who was also listed at center, was not able to be first team, even though he was probably second or third in DPOY voting. Just how it works, position locked. Anyway, we finished 1 seed. We played the Hawks in the first round again, swept them. We played the Celtics in the second round, and actually swept the Celtics. That was kind of a surprising one. And we went up against the Philadelphia 76ers in the conference finals. Went up 3-0. They won the next 2 to make it a 3-2 series. I was a little bit nervous heading back to Philly, thinking that they had the chance to push it to 7. And in that case, we would really be in a bad situation, because they would have won 3 straight, having all the momentum going into Game 7. All the games were pretty close in that conference final series against Philly, but Game 6 was not close. We beat them quite thoroughly. Advanced to the finals, where we took on the Dallas Mavericks, a team that we had played, and we had watched that game. Didn't make it to stream, of course, because we weren't streaming, but mostly what happened, and I talk about it a little bit in the video, the bit that got saved and uploaded. Basically, it was Mark Aguirre, their small forward, just doing post-ups most of the time. In a 7-game series, their offense was not going to hold up. And we ended up winning in 5, I think it was. I'm fairly certain. Past champions, yeah. Okay, so it wasn't 5, it was 4. We did an absolute sweep of the Mavericks in the finals. Had them beat pretty well. With Akeem Olajuwon in his second season taking home Finals MVP. So the Pacers are now a franchise of champions. As you saw in the last video, this is all stuff that you can go back and watch now, but we ended up with the 5th pick. We took Arvydas Sabonis, ended up trading up for Chuck Person, who was originally drafted by Golden State, but we were able to trade for him with, I think it was the rest of our remaining draft picks, which was a couple firsts and then I think like 3 or 4 seconds. We got it done. And then right at the last bit of the episode, we adjusted our lineup. That is actually supposed to be Person starting at the 3. We're going to give Chuck Person the start at the 3 spot. Bring Dale Ellis off the bench. Let him be a scorer off the bench. I think Person is going to fit a lot better in this starting lineup unit because he's a bit more athletic, a bit more versatile offensively. He can go inside and outside, handle the ball well enough, and really just play good perimeter defense. Which is, compared to Dale Ellis, I think they're both listed at about the same. But I think when you look at their proper attributes, perimeter defense 74 for Dale Ellis. For Chuck Person, perimeter defense is 73. Okay. We look at help defense IQ 72, defensive consistency 67. Whereas with Dale Ellis, again, Dale Ellis going into year 3. It should be year 4 actually for Dale Ellis, I think. I'm just not showing up as that yet because we haven't actually started. Whatever. Where are we looking? Help defense IQ is lower. Defensive consistency is way lower. All that to say, I think Chuck Person is going to be a better fit with the starting lineup. I think Dale Ellis is going to be able to fit that role alongside Terry Porter, Colin Wood, and Arvydas Sabonis as a scorer off the bench. Dante Richardson, our second round pick from the same 1983-84 draft that we took all these guys with, 84 draft that we took our core for. Dante Richardson has been a good guy on this team. We re-signed him for, a 1-year deal, $120K. We are going to trade him when we get the opportunity. He's served his purpose for this team, but it is time that we move on from Richardson. One thing I do want to take a look at, and I don't remember what team, but our guy, here we go, Drazen Petrovic, who was, I think, at the early part of last season, was listed somewhere like in the 20s, the upper teens, ascended all the way to being the first overall pick, which is hilarious. They have him listed as a prospect. I don't know that it's going to be super crazy to acquire Drazen via trade. The problem is that we would want to move Richardson for him, but Richardson we obviously cannot trade yet. Could we do a straight swap Dale Ellis for? Probably not. Problem with Drazen Petrovic, bad perimeter defense. He would just be a scorer, so I don't know if I would want to actually give up Dale Ellis. Dale Ellis is probably somebody that we're going to move this offseason. potentially for Scotty. I think Scottie Pippen and Chuck Preston would be a great small forward rotation. And of course, we're going to do what we can to get our guy, Reggie Miller. We are going to draft Reggie one way or the other. Beyond that, I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to see how the season goes. We have 2 first-round picks in this upcoming draft. The Kings and the Sonics. Those are 2 teams that... I don't know about the Kings, actually. Kings are listed as 11th in the power rankings before the season even starts. Sonics are 17th, so those might be kind of higher-ish draft picks. We will just see what happens. Yeah. I don't know that there is much else that we need to do. I think we took a look at contract extensions last time. And I'm pretty sure we did sign Hansen to another minimum contract. Hansen's worth a minimum. I'll let him continue to get the minimum. I kind of like having him on the team. He's a good, locker room culture guy. What's actually... I said we might move him in the draft. Let's just put feelers out there. See if we were to trade him today, what we could get for him. 88 first round pick. Is that this season? What year is it? It's 86. Okay, so 87 is this upcoming draft. Dale Ellis having been our starting small forward the last 2 years, including on that championship run last year, I would not feel good about moving him for anything other than another rotational player. Would likely just move him in the draft, to be totally honest. But they have him listed here as 1 year deal, but he's still under contract for 3 more years, so I don't know if that's a glitch or what that is. One thing we did say we wanted to get that we didn't quite really get was getting a good, consistent scorer off the bench. Someone that's going to be like, yeah, this dude is the main ball handler off the bench. And that's something we weren't really able to land in the draft. It might be something we add this next season, or just, see what happens. I don't know. I would love to get a good shooting guard that can just be a scoring focused type of guy. I don't know, nothing really seems available. Free agents. Whoa, Larry Nance is still available? Wait, we could sign Larry Nance for a minimum deal right now, and he would take it? Wait. What is happening? Yes, please. Whoa, we just got Larry Nance. Hold on. What could we trade? Because Larry Nance is on a minimum deal, and he is on a 1 year deal. So we should cash him in. And 2 firsts. So these other teams didn't want to sign him, but they're willing to give me draft picks or really good rotational guys in exchange for him. Okay, let's try this. Let's just see what we could get here, because we just signed Larry Nance for nothing. So we need to add about 900 something. Okay, so their books are interesting. Pacers would acquire 1.4 thousand. Oh wait, so I have to attach salary. What am I doing? Pacers would acquire 360K more than allowed. Interesting, because he's on a 1.8 million. Yeah, that would throw off our books quite a bit, wouldn't it? Okay. Do we have another roster spot? We could get Gene Banks. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna have to clear some roster spots here. Novak, it's been great to have you. No one wants him. Lowry, no one wants him. John Carter. Yeah. Bye. Goodbye. Who would be... Yeah. Okay. So that's interesting. Larry Nance, Gene Banks, two guys that are on one-year deals, about to expire. Let's try to actually get somebody. Mark Price and a first. Manute Bol. Scott Skiles and a first. Let's see what just Larry Nance would be worth again, just for reference. So here's the thing, I low-key liked Larry Nance, but I'm sad that we can't sign him for a longer contract than what we just did. I don't even show up at your fancy parties. If you see me hanging out, it's off the rafters. If you count my points, wow. Rebounds, quadruple platinum. Got 2 retired jerseys in 2 different cities. I'm still waiting on that call from the top 5 protected from the Suns. To also give up Dale Ellis. Trips day to day, I get global respect. When I'm not with Kenny Smith, I'm still close to a jet. Can't believe my little brother Kobe gone. Thank you for the 3-peat. If I talked about that pain, you wouldn't believe me. Michael by the LA Sparks and change the name to the GGs. Get Chuck to coach and first ship gonna be a freebie. Broken records, broken backboards. Sorry, I'm not saying much right now. I'm just thinking really hard about what we could do. So Mark Price in a first is kind of tempting. Let's see what we could get for Larry Nance and Dale Ellis, just because Dale Ellis might have slightly more trade value. This is interesting, because we literally got these two dudes for free. And I don't know. So here's the thing, we don't need another center, but we could definitely, I don't know, we don't need either of these dudes. I don't know. I really am thoroughly stumped here. Because it's going to be tough to get back a player that is worth trading. Let's just throw Novak in there because of his contract. See what we could even get, because that will give us a little bit more contract flexibility with his 475. Give us some more room. Jacob Starks. No. No, we're getting at least somebody in the 80s if we're actually trying to get a player that we can keep. So the Ron Harper one is tempting because he was the 11th pick in this last draft. Really good perimeter defense. Yeah, no, he's a good player. He's definitely not what we need. Bill Wellington. Sleepy Floyd. Oh, I don't know. Let's throw all three of these dudes in and just see what happens. Probably not much. Okay, so I gotta remember something. We have a lot of other free agents here that we cannot negotiate with that are like 2 more in the 80s, upper 70s. Even though I would actually love to have I would love to have Larry Nance on the team and hold on to him. I think he'd be a good fit, considering he is, by ranking of overall, currently our 5th best player. But he's on a 1-year expiring contract, and that would be bad asset management if we held on to him and just let his contract expire, let him walk in free agency, get nothing out of him. Because we are coming off of a championship and we just drafted another small forward, so it's not like we're in huge need of more help with the 3. Sleepy Floyd, 6'3", good perimeter defense, good enough shooting. Not very athletic. Good basketball IQ, fine potential. Nah. Let's get a first. So this is an 88 pick. It's currently 87, so Larry Nance is going to be a free agent before we get there. Yeah. That's going to be a good pick, I think. Who is the guy we just got? Where is he? Vince Green. Let's just go ahead and get him out of here. No Westbrook. Sure, he's a little expensive, but whatever. I doubt we're going to be able to trade him for anything. No? Move him for a second and a trade exception. Yeah. Bye. Okay, so we signed Larry Nance for nothing, got a first and a second for him. Great. Gene Banks, we just signed you for nothing. Let's see what we can get for you on the open market. Of course, our rules are we're trying to get firsts. A Lakers 89 first. The Lakers are good, and they're going to be good, so that first round pick is not going to be super valuable. Trade to the Sonics for 2 firsts. The Sonics, yeah, we're going to pull the trigger on that. Gene Banks on a 1-year deal, giving up 2 first-round picks for someone who is on a 1-year expiring contract. crazy. John Drew, welcome to the team. So this is how you build wealth in 2K. All of these players are available on the market. Any one of these teams can sign these dudes. Any one of them. Oh, Byron Scott. Oh, we're not trading Colin Wood. Yeah, get out of here. I mean, Ron Harper's cool. Del Curry, cool. Yeah. I mean, Portland's good, but it's a first. It is indeed a first-round pick. Sixers obviously are good. Is Del Curry gonna be cool? I mean, he's a really good three-point shooter. We're about to get Miller though. What does this contract look like? 327. I would really like to get Drazen. What's that? Craig Elo. No, we'll probably take that Sixers for Clint Richardson and an unprotected 87 first. They're draft picks. They're going to be low draft picks. But you know what? A draft pick is a draft pick at the end of the day. Justin Peterson, I feel like we just traded him. So let's go with this one. Clear up a roster spot. Trading. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Albert King. Your time has come. We are building wealth. I think we have enough assets to make a I think we have enough assets to make a Petrovic trade work. We just have to get the money to work. Yeah, you know what? Let's get these future Philadelphia picks because Philadelphia is getting old. They don't have Barkley in this universe, obviously, because we have Barkley. And this is the guy we just traded for, right? Yeah, obviously. They don't have Barkley. They're getting older. So these future draft picks of theirs are going to be a lot more valuable because they're going to fall off in a couple years once Moses Malone ages out. They keep offering Del Curry. I might low-key take Del Curry. But Del Curry is not better than draft picks. No, Del Curry would help make the money with would help make the money with Seattle work better. But Celtics are offering an 89 first. And Greg Kittle. Greg Kittle we could still trade. Oh, yeah, let's do it. I mean, we're making these trades with good teams. Greg Kite, not Greg Kittle. We're making these trades with good teams, but we have to remember that these are teams that are probably going to be older. Like, here's Jared Kelly in a first, sure. These draft picks that we're acquiring from these trades. Lee Odom, more expensive. Yeah, let's do it just to get the amount of money, the amount of finances that we can send out up. Speed with ball, I don't know if we need yet. Eventually I probably am going to turn on like concessions and ticket prices and stuff. I think that would be fun. But not yet. C player ambitions, that's the one we said we were going to get next. So now, ambitions. I'm just training the Pacers when my contract is up. He'd like to stick around in Indiana. Yeah, he wants to re-sign. Too bad that these guys are all gonna be restricted free agents. Mark Eaton, welcome back to the NBA. We're just gonna keep doing this. You know, where'd he go? Right there. The Bucks will offer a first and a second. Okay. That's probably the one we're gonna take. See me at the front row. See me on TV in the front row. Catch me in the front row. See me in the front row. Yeah, I mean that. Yeah. Thank you. Alton Lister, welcome back to the NBA. I'm thinking that we have enough draft assets now from all these dudes to be able to make a trade for Petrovic work. We have enough assets to send out that Seattle would want, but we have to make the money work. And that's going to be the tough part. Yeah, we'll take that Lakers one. An 89 pick. And Adam Novak. You've been cool, but... Ooh. No, because we need Novak to make the money work as well. Where are we? I'm sort of like Spike and Jack Nicholson. You can catch me at a hockey game behind the glass or on the field with the Niners walking on the grass. Catch me in the front row. That boy stay fit. See me in the front row. Yeah. Be having his queen with him all the time. On TV in the front row. He always at the game. Yeah, okay, well here's the thing. We give up that, but we would get Mitch Kupchak. I missed that at first. Yeah, okay. We're taking this. Okay. Supersonics, Petrovic. What do you got? Nothing? Okay. Where was that guy we just got? Mitch Kupchak. 1.5 mil. Seattle, Petrovic, 1.8 mil. It works. Okay. So, first... Oh, we got a lot of picks now. We got that war chest going. Yeah. So our own first can be mostly worthless. I'm gonna hold on to that Sixers pick. I think it's gonna end up being good. Their own 87 pick. We're holding on to that. 88 Mavericks pick. And let's just start attaching seconds, and we'll work our way up from there. So next we'll probably give him that Lakers first. Or could we attach another player that we don't want? Who do we not want? Richardson we can't trade. Everybody else here up we want to actually hold on to. Yeah, okay, so we can't attach any more players. Let's give him this top 3 protected Lakers pick. We're gonna really not compete against ourselves here. Meaning we're not going to up the value of this too quickly. Oh, they took it, okay. So that was our first, the Mavericks first and the Lakers first, and 2 seconds. Wow, okay. I'm surprised we were able to get that done kind of so easily. Great. Dale Ellis, we're still putting in Chuck Person. Of course, we got Terry Porter, Sabonis, Petrovic, the #1 overall pick. Bench utilization, let's bump that up to 70 actually. Give him 28. Let's cut him down to 23. Terry Porter. Yeah, Sabonis, Petrovic, 15 minutes a game. So, here's my other thought. #1, who is number 45 on here? Nobody. Okay, we're gonna give Chuck Person 45 because that was his actual number, I believe. So Chuck Person's 45. If we were to move Wood to power forward primarily, it barely changes his overall. We'll put secondary position at center. So the idea being we play Sabonis at the 5 and him at the 4. That will probably work with Petrovic off the bench, along with Richardson. Yeah. Trading block. Richardson, his future isn't certain, yeah, because he's about to get traded. All right. Well, cool. I feel really good with our team. I feel great how we're coming into the season. It was our goal to level up. Look at how even our minutes per position breakdown is looking. Yeah. Of course, we got Stockton starting at the 1, Jordan at the 2. Rookie Chuck Person slotting in to be the 3. I think he's going to be the right role player. Barkley at the 4, Elijah 1 at the 5, of course. Coming off the bench, we have hopefully going to be our leading scorer off the bench, Dale Ellis, along with Terry Porter running the point in the second unit. We got Colin Wood at the 4, rebounding, great player. Drazen Petrovic, our newly acquired #1 overall pick. That is that's a lot of money to be paying Petrovic, honestly. But YOLO, we'll trade him if we need to. Sabonis, center off the bench. So we have a full 5-man deep bench unit. We got the 1, the 2, 3, 4, 5 man. So we got a backup at every position. I'm feeling good. Yeah. Let's watch this game. They don't see it, of course, because it's the 80s and they're not showing it. I don't even know if they do show it in my gym, to be honest with you. Ring ceremony night. The Pacers are defending world champions. We're feeling good. We are feeling good about how we're doing right now. Coming into the season. Looking optimistic. The start of the 87 season, I believe this one is. We re-signed Coach Wang to an extension. We got all of our dudes.
Nothing quite like the excitement of beginning the regular season, Kevin. It's one of my favorite
I'm so surprised that Larry Nance and all those dudes were still available in free agency. That is one kind of glitch with my GM. A glitch that we're going to exploit the mess out of, honestly. But a glitch. Teams will leave really good players open in free agency and will just not sign them. But if we sign them to a minimum contract, they'll give up real assets for them. Man. We've seen a rematch of the second round last year when we swept Boston, sent them back to the drawing board, trying to figure out what the heck they're going to do.
And the first one drops.
Because this is not how they expected their 1980s decade to go. This is how we expected our 1980s decade to go. It's all about good asset management. I'm happy that we were able to land Chuck Person. I'm happy we were able to get Drazen Petrovic. I wish Drazen had not gone number one. Because having his Chuck Person, first NBA bucket, I think he's going to be the right fit in the starting lineup.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. To the inside. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
You know, he didn't do it that time, but I do think Chuck Person is going to be a better solution at defensively at the 3 spot.
Now here's Stockton.
With the exception, of course, of Chuck Person, this is largely the same starting lineup we rolled out with last year. Man, Barkley and Elijah Wan going to work down low. What an incredible tandem those two are when it comes to rebounding the ball. Incredible. That's how you know it's the 80s, because Bird didn't immediately pull that 3.
6 to shoot. Change shot. Here's Parrish. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Parrish cleaning it up for his team, using his length to protect the play and get to the basket. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
This is the, okay. Sure. There's one thing that I like about the way that we did our playbook is that it just really gives the spacing to utilize our guys.
And the Celtics also making a change. Starks is checked in.
It gives Elijah Wan the space to ISO on the low block. Gives Jordan the space to ISO on the wing.
Shot's good from Bird.
So adept at running the pick and roll. Bird doesn't force anything. Instead, he takes what the defense gives him.
Stockton kicks to Jordan. Inside.
We are a very Hakeem-centered offense. I might need to go into the playbook and add some more plays for MJ.
This is how you bring the defense down.
Starts against Stockton. Starts the pass to Johnson. And stolen by Jordan.
There we go.
Here's Ellis. Ellis throws it down.
Oh, they put Ellison. I missed that substitution. You see, and that's what we want Dale Ellis to do coming off the bench. Be more of a high-energy guy. He's not having to play as many minutes. Not having to play as intensive minutes. And so we're really coming into the season with 3 rookies from that draft class. Sabonis, Person, and Petrovic. And that's really going to be kind of how we continue our roster management and construction, is building through the draft, working throughout the season, you know, making those trades, building draft assets. You know, if a team wants to pay us a first or a second round pick to swap their 60-something overall for an upper 70s overall, we'll be happy to take that draft pick. Because all these teams around the league are in fact leveling up their roster. They're just doing it at the expense of draft picks that then become our draft picks. We might need to go in and adjust some settings a little bit to make sure that Jordan is getting the touches and the development that he needs. $2K, although tends to favor centers, especially in this era. Oh.
Stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Johnson. McHale against Barkley. McHale inside. Yes, that goes in. McHale's got 6.
Yeah, our defense could use a little bit of work.
6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Dang,
I thought that was going to go in. We'll watch the second quarter so we can see our mostly new bench unit. See what they look like out on the floor together. Sabonis out there with Stockton, who's still in the game, along with Terry Porter. There's Ellis. So we got Sabonis basically is the only new player that's on the floor right now. We might need to adjust the minutes and make sure that Drazen Petrovic gets some burn.
Using the pick and roll to get himself free for a high quality shot. Pass to Kersey. Kersey with a screen on Sabonis. Kersey passes to Sabonis.
I really want to make it work with Petrovic, actually. I know he's probably not as high of an overall player as what we would realistically want. But in my other playthrough, the one I started in the 90s with the Pacers, started with Shaq. Petrovic was the first quote-unquote star I tried to pair with Shaq. And it didn't work. I had to trade him for Glenn Rice, who ended up being a much better fit. But I wish it would have worked with Petrovic. I really do. So I'm kind of... what am I trying to say? Doing it right this time around. Knowing a lot better how to how to build teams, how to manage teams. Really want to see Petrovic succeed on this team and be part of this team. Would, of course, that is why we did not trade him and why we are not going to trade him. The bro is a dog. I think he's still going to be a dog at the 4. Because in this era, the 4 are basically doing the same thing the 5 is doing, just on the other side. The urban legends are that Arvydas Sabonis could have rivaled Jordan for best player of the 90s if he had been in the NBA at that time. Of course, in real life, he wasn't able to be in the NBA this year because of the Soviet Union. He lived in the Soviet Union, and because of Cold War tensions, he was not able to play in the NBA. They wouldn't let him come over. I don't know if it was America that wouldn't let him in, or if the Soviet Union didn't want him coming over, but nonetheless, he spent all of his prime overseas. So I'm thankful that 2K allows us to have him right away instead of having it be a held pick. Or whatever that's called when you pick an international player and it's a couple years before they actually show up on your team.
Solid defense down low, defending the rim.
Here's Wolf, guarded by Porter. Wolf passes to Kersey. Here's Parrish. Pass to Kersey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Kersey. Kersey misses.
Nice. We're probably going to watch just enough of this game to see Drazen get some minutes. Hopefully he does in this, because with the shorter quarters. Elijah giving Robert Parrish work just like in the playoffs.
They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Wolf. He has yet to score. Elijah with the clock. 137 left.
Our transition offense is so bad.
Porter kicks to Jordan.
All right, Mike, go to work. He's got nothing. He's just standing there. Took all that time. 3 seconds left on the shot clock for them to finally pass it to Elijah who had Larry Bird on him. This is a very slow error, apparently. Wow.
An innate ability to score the basketball.
Do they have Bird at the 3? I mean, at the 2? Yeah, it looks like it.
Shoots from the right block. Bank shot, no good. Will they go 2 for 1?
Maybe. Always a tricky situation when the clock is low.
That's a good point.
And the defense wasn't horrible, but still, he's got to come through there. There wasn't enough resistance to prevent him from scoring that one.
On the pass to Porter.
Go to work, Mike.
Shoots over Bird. Robert Parrish comes up with the rebound. Parrish has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kersey passes to Parrish. Here's Wolf. Over Porter.
Wild.
So even battle underway in this one. Pacers out in front. They lead by 4. We've got more NBA.
Wild.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even
It's,
so far.
you know what, it'll pick up as the season goes on. Just like last year, the first part of the season started kind of rough, and then it picked up over time. I think that's what we'll see again this year. Season starts kind of slow. Guys are coming off of summer break. We got that championship hangover. The shot distribution is much better in the playoffs. It's just a better all-around flow in the playoffs. I think we're just seeing the start of the season slow, especially because we had so many roster changes compared to last year. Alright, I'm going to run to the bathroom while Kevin McHale is shooting these free throws.
The Celtics shoot their first free throws of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
One of the more unique big men in this game. McHale is an impact player at both ends of the floor.
That one is no good. Pacers lead by 6. Jordan's shot is off. Gordian's pushed. One shot on the lane. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Pacers have won 1 of 3 since starting the second half. In the corner, it's Jordan. Here's Jordan with the assist. Jordan's got his 3rd assist on the night. Celtics trail by 8. High post Johnson. Jordan's there. Up top, Bird. On 16 feet away, Kansas. Bird's got 8 points.
A mid-range master. Bird feels like no defender can stop his jumper.
Stockton looking around.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and control the Pacers for a second and have them sub in Petrovic at the next dead ball. We'll slide Mike down to the 3 and put Petrovic in at the 2.
Now for Indiana.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
It's pathetic if the #1 overall pick is barely getting 10 minutes a game.
Harris with the screen on Stockton. Baker with a jumper from the elbow.
Can't afford to leave him open from mid-range. You're asking to get burned when you do this.
So the Pacers call timeout.
Pacers call a timeout. Perfect opportunity.
Yeah, so I like this timeout. Reset. Talk it over how you want to attack this game.
Drazen Petrovic in for Indiana. What to see his NBA debut for this brother.
Stockton outside.
There he goes, first touch.
Olajuwon against Parrish. Shoots from 8. And the basket by Olajuwon. He's got 16.
Ready, willing, and able to carry the load offensively.
Here's Wolf. Johnson, the pass to Bird. And stolen by Jordan.
And that's why we put Jordan in at the 3.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials
He should have been able to dunk that and not have freaking Larry Bird catch up to him. And there it is, just like that. Drazen Petrovic right back out. Horrible.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Free throws.
All right. 10-point game. Let's go ahead and sim to end. Won by nearly 20. Where's our guy? Drazen Petrovic, 2 minutes. 0 of 1. Another rookie, Chuck Person. 3 of 3 from the field, 3 rebounds. Pretty good. Dale Ellis, 3 of 10. Yikes. Hydro won 7 of 19. Bucks still probably a pretty good team. Sidney Moncrief, Marquise Johnson. Buck wins. They got Mark Eaton that we traded to him. Great. I'm glad we did that. Let's actually play this one ourselves. Have some fun with it and see how we go.
In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Indiana Pacers. Alongside Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us from the sideline.
Okay. Not the biggest fan of these Bucks jerseys, but you know what? It is what it is.
Everybody has to get through their back-to-back nights.
Now here's Moncrief, and he just worked the York last game. Here's Johnson. The 10-foot finds the target.
That hit. That's out of bounds, is it not? That's such garbage. Look at this.
Nice work from the mid-range. Johnson was
Unbelievable.
finding space to get a shot off.
Here's Jordan. That's good. Nice assist from Stockton.
That dude.
Defense is going to give him a mid-range jump shot. He's going to take it all game long. Doing a nice job of keeping things simple.
Well, the defense must guard him better than that, especially when he's operating around the mid-range area.
Thought they got the freaking high school 3-point line drawn on here. Man, we could not get a rebound on that one, but you know what? Milwaukee could not get a made shot on that one either, so all evens out.
And here are the Pacers now. Jordan outside. His shot is good. Michael Jordan,
There we go.
2 for 2 from the floor.
And Jordan is simply amazing at finishing through contact. Doesn't matter what you throw.
I think the rule changes in the 90s. The way that they call fouls is probably going to make it easier for Jordan to excel later on.
So Stockton will bring it up for the Pacers. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team. Jordan, Stockton outside.
Look at how slow these pump fakes are.
Here's Person. Elijah with a screen on Johnson.
Just so slow and unathletic compared to the modern game. Had to do a jab step there with Chuck Person, and he just like slowly swung his arms to the right, and that was it.
There's Galloway. One shot on the way. Uses the pass to pull it in.
We gotta tighten up our defense.
About 2 minutes gone by. Jordan against Moncrief. Jordan in zone. Some solid defense from Moncrief.
You know, sometimes making it difficult
Wild.
for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Here's Johnson. It's stolen by Elijah. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Screen by Barkley. Person kicks to Barkley. Here's Olajuwon. Here's Barkley.
There we go. That was a nice spin.
Not the biggest four-man out there. However, his great leaping ability, it more than makes up for his lack of height.
Fires top of the key. And good. That was that time as a ball.
He said not the biggest four-man, but his leaping ability. I don't know if that's a generic comment or if 2K just knows when someone makes a Charles Barkley, and so they have commentary about the actual Chuck that they just don't use.
And give them credit for working hard to get the best possible looks available. A testament to their work effort.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the score by Indiana. Johnson's shot is off. And here's Jordan outside. Here's Barkley. Another shot. And the pass to Olajuwon. And now here's Johnson. The pass for a chance.
Nope.
Barkley grabs the ball. Indiana leading. Stockton outside.
Horrible. Let's try this again.
Stockton the basketball. Shot clock at 6. Taken away by Williams. The finish.
This is Jordan going back. Not trying to catch the ball, trying to direct who's guarding who. No, bro, it's a fast break.
50% from the field at this point. 4 of 8. Stockton dishes the ball. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Williams.
Horrible.
Here's Moncrief. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Jordan on the wing. Moncrief defending. Barkley with a screen on Moncrief. It's deflected.
Wow. Okay. So defense is tough. Rebounding is tough. The Bucks are good. The Bucks are a really good team.
Wood, he's checked in for Bart. Ellis comes in for Person. And it's Porter in for Michael Jordan. Here's Bridgman. He's guarded by Ellis. Bridgman shot.
Wow.
I like watching Bridgman capitalize down inside, making the defense pay.
There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Okay. You got Olajuwon with the mismatch.
Milwaukee with the rebound.
That, I'm pretty sure I greened that.
Here's McMillan.
Was that Nate McMillan? Oh, nice.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Could have contested that, but I didn't.
It's Porter outside. Eaton grabs the miss. Bucks are going even 50% from the field.
Yeah, I'm not very good at talking and playing at the same time, as I'm sure you're noticing.
And Williams is right there.
What is happening to our interior presence?
Just a menace. Clearing out space to red roll and put it right back.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Looking to end the run.
God, why is Hakeem so slow with these pump fakes?
Nice fake, but the layup passes off.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, terrific defense. Doing a great job contesting.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
A double-double monster. Williams
Oh, Olajuwon's still in.
percentage and also hits the boards hard, too.
Terrible passes. Terrible effort.
They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up 10.
No urgency.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
That was a really solid.
So Stockton has been in this whole game.
It starts with energy, but also it's about the scouting report. Watching their defensive
There we go, Sabonis.
Was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Bucks leading by 5. Here's McMillan. No scoring in this one. get open as Robinson, and it's McMillan missing. The Pacers shooting about 33% with their play in that end. Sabonis sets the bid for Ellis.
Jeez. These fouls in the 80s are actually quite physical. Oh yeah, John Stockton's still in, don't worry.
Versus checked in. And Ellis drops them both. The Bucks shooting 47%, pretty solid.
I want to see Chuck Person and Drazen Petrovic in, please. Thank you.
Here's Bridgman. He's started by Ellis. Here's Robinson. Good D by Wood. And so Wood will bring it up for the Pacers.
I don't understand why Stockton is in the game for so long. I got Chuck Person at the 4, thankfully.
Johnson with the rebound.
I swear I'm greening these. Chuck Person's gonna have to work on his stamina.
Johnson inside.
Wow.
Johnson's got 6. Strong take by Johnson. He can score anywhere on the floor.
Stockton against McMillan.
Okay, I gotta remember Nate McMillan is an all-time great defender.
A 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
I just didn't even shoot that one very well.
And the call on the shot that sends it to the line.
First personal foul.
Nate McMillan is one of
Team
those guys
crazy.
that just provides outstanding leadership.
Well, maybe we can get Petrovic in finally.
Passes and defends pretty well.
Petrovic is checked in for Indiana. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
How close they're guarding him.
They set the pick. Here's the 3. Brings it from beyond the arc.
But
Petrovic has got himself on the board with 3 there.
If you ask me, I think Petrovic is clearly one of the best three-point shooters in the world. So good from deep.
Here's McMillan. He dishes it to Galloway. Over Porter.
my hope is that the plays that we put for the 2 guard coming off of the screen, off ball screen, getting catch and shoot at the 3-point line. My hope is that Drazen Petrovic will be on the receiving end of that play. We'll get some wide open looks with that.
Back to Galloway. Like it's 6. Johnson in the corner. From 20 feet out. It's good.
That's crazy.
4 points in the quarter.
Crazy that he hit that shot.
Real good offensive play.
Pass to Porter. And there's the pass to Petrovic. Rebound by McMillan. Looking at Milwaukee, they took the win in their last game against the Knicks in New York.
Shot selection was a key for them in that last
Okay, I've seen enough.
game.
That is, yeah, we lost by 10. Not surprised. We're playing bad. Okay. Well, let's sim a week and see how we do. Win, win, win. Okay, feeling good. Geez, 53 points over the Rockets. That's crazy. Okay, so we're 4 or 5 from 3. We're actually attempting some threes now. Petrovic played 15 minutes, 7 of 9 from the field. Wow. What did he do in this game? Played 16 minutes, 1 of 5.
Cadillac grills, Cadillac mills. Check out the oil my Cadillac spills. Candy paint Cadillac. Check out the
3 of 7. Okay. Let's sim one more week. Chuck Person for a first round? No. Okay. Lost to the Celtics, that's alright. Petrovic 4 of 6. Yeah, Elijah 125, Jordan 22. Sure. So Petrovic is going to be maybe a little bit streaky, but he's going to be a good bench presence for us. We had 26 more field goal attempts than they did. Thoroughly out-rebounded them. That's what we want to see. Let's just in one more week. Jeez, okay, we are 10-2. Let's look at the actual per game stats. Our leading scorer, thankfully, is Michael Jordan. I want him leading scoring more than Elijah 1, because Jordan is frankly just a better scorer. Drazen Petrovic 6.8 points. He is shooting 48% from the field and shooting 1,000% from 3. He's only attempted 0.3 3-pointers per game, but whatever. That's pretty good. Jordan is shooting 64% from the field. That's really good. Barkley shooting 60%, Stockton 61% from the field. Dale Ellis, 10 points per game. Let's see his per 36. 16 points. Yeah, field goal percentage is down. The rebounds is up ever so slightly. Assists not really different. Mostly the same, but there's only 0.1 point per game difference. Per 36, field goal percentage is down though. So I don't know what to make of Dale Ellis. I think he is likely going to be gone after this season. I don't see him staying with this team long term. Now that we especially have Chuck Person, but we're for sure going to try to make a move for Scottie Pippen. David Robinson is cool. Honestly, David Robinson could be a cool backup center instead of Sabonis. But we'll see how Sabonis goes. We already have Sabonis on our team. We don't have to. We don't have to trade anything to acquire Sabonis because we already got him. Whereas we would likely have to make a pretty decent trade to get Robinson. I'd much rather have Scottie Pippen than David Robinson, just because of fit. Because we already have Elijah 1. We already have Sabonis. Reggie Miller, still who we're looking at, that we want to get. Pacers legend. We're gonna get Reggie Miller on this team one way or another. Okay. Well, a little bit shorter one today for this time. I might spend some time streaming a little bit different game just for fun, mix it up a little bit. This is where we'll stop for 2K, November 16th, 1986. We are, I imagine, the 1 seed. No, we're not. We're the 3 seed? What on earth? Okay. The East is just like that. Yeah, we would be number 1 in the West for sure. But the East is just really tough this year. That's alright. Okay. Well, we'll come back later at another time. Keep playing through the season. Feeling good about where we're at so far. Okay. Until next time.